Of the soon-to-be 52 champions of Paladins, there are some useless ones, some low skill requirement, some in between, and then there are the champions who are stupidly overpowered. In this video, I'll be going over just a couple of the most overpowered champions in Paladins.
I could get used to this.
Now, some of you might be somewhat surprised to see Pip here. What the heck is the furry doing in an overpowered list? But trust me, I've got some reasons. When it comes to healing, as another great Paladins YouTuber, Andrew Chicken, once said, Pip is the healing juggernaut. He's right. When you've got the combat medic talent, let me tell you, my friend, this guy is not going to let anybody die. The enemies will rage quit, your allies will die of laughing. Pip is stupidly overpowered. There are a lot of other healers you can get some really good heals off, like Ying, Corvus, and my favorite, Maldumba, but they're all really good when you can play them right. But Pip is simply effortlessly overpowered. You don't even need to think to get 400,000 heals with this guy. I mean, just how many nerfs has this guy gone through? Huh? Tell me that, high res. This guy has been out from, since launch, and I bet he hasn't gone through more nerfs than Vatu. I mean, Vatu isn't even that overpowered.
Shadows be with us.
Vatu is a stupidly overpowered character, if you can get him down. Now, before I get into detail, I'm a little afraid to talk about what makes him so overpowered because I'm almost sure Hi-Rez will watch the video and nerf him all the way down to the grave, and I'll be standing there with my main killed off, and I was the main helper in it all. But I'm not sure they'll see it, so I'll go into detail. Just keep this between you and me, okay? I can't let them nerf him again. I've already made vows that I will write a letter to Hi-Rez to tell them to stop nerfing him, so let's not kill him entirely, okay? His movement is through the roof. It's crazy how far this guy can go with next to no effort and using only one kind of ability. His damage is perfect. Stop nerfing it. Yeah, he almost does 1,000 damage every second, but it's balanced out with his primary fire spread. He doesn't shoot in a straight line, he has some spread on it, and they kind of arc, when they go forward. Man, I really hope Hi-Rez doesn't watch that video where that guy shows you how to snipe with Vatu.
I am the greatest.
Dredge is the guy who has appeared in my useless and low skill champions videos, and he's also on this list. I admit he shouldn't have been on the useless one. He is low skill, but he shouldn't have been on the useless one. Dredge, where do I even start? Maybe the fact that he can get a quadra kill just by holding right click for 2 seconds. I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. The amount of damage this guy can put out is stupid. I mean, really? Yeah, there might be a 1 second pause period in between, but still, the crazy thing is he has movement abilities, and I'm not talking a crappy one, I'm talking good ones. His teleport thing, which can heal him and then take him really far away, that's ridiculous. I mean, he can always get away by taking 3 steps back. What? If that isn't enough, he has a card that adds knockback to his right click ability. It's only to himself, but man, he can go skyrocketing away. So, yeah, what the heck? I like how all the cheap characters in Paladins, all the overpowered ones, they're my most played characters. When I first play a character, I decide in my head without even thinking, is this guy overpowered? Nope, okay, then I'll just go back to playing Vatu and Dredge. So, if Hi-Rez is trying to nerf all of the overpowered champions, please do not look at my account. You'll have them all right there. All right there. Please don't.
Find me the enemy.
He doesn't do much damage. He has a decent movement ability, next to no range, even with his blast thing. But, oh my dear god, his shield is freaking ridiculous. I mean, for real? What kind of game design even is this? I'll tell you. There's nothing more devastating than seeing an enemy playing as Terminus, and there's nothing more enjoyable than seeing an ally play as Terminus. It's not his annoying stuns, it's not his voice, it's his shield. I hate it so much. In Overwatch, D.Va has pretty much the same shield, but it blocks all projectiles, and it works. It's an amazing shield that doesn't have an infinite duration. Unlike Terminus, where it feels like it blocks all shots, everything under the sun, including the sun, and its duration is freaking stupid. I mean, it lasts an hour before it visually starts to go down. And the cards he has helps him make it last even longer. I mean, whose idea was that? I'll tell you, man, someone needs to be fired today. Flanks are, by design, meant to be the most piece of shenanigans. You thought I was going to say something else. Some of them more than others, but pretty much all of them, they're all overpowered. It's just the way they're designed, the movement, followed by the damage. So yeah, just wanted to get that out there.
This is the power of the pyre!
And for the final section, I'll be talking about a character who isn't even out yet. Yes, he's overpowered. If you haven't watched already, go watch my video on my thoughts on Azaan video. I'll explain why he's overpowered in that video, but to try and keep it simple, I'll give you one sentence. He does more damage than Xin. I know, right? Like, what the heck? Given he does take a little longer to shoot, but still, more damage than Xin. Just think about that. He's a tank, for God's sake. His abilities are like the GOAT comp from Overwatch. Anybody remember that mess? In one character. Like, literally, he blocks off enemies, keeps them from getting any heals, rips any hope of escape away. I mean, guys, please. I doubt I'm the only one who thinks this guy's just a little bit over the top. So, that's my small list of the most overpowered champions in Paladins. I'd love to hear your list, and one more thing, to be honest, all the characters are overpowered, when you know how to use them right. Koga is a good example of this, so is Eevee and everybody else, but I'll use Koga. He wasn't on the list, but just 2 days ago, I got my butt handed to me by a level 47 Koga. It was not nice. I had a score that will be forever etched into my brain. A KDA of 1:19:3. Yikes. I hope you have a great day, and remember, life is short. Play great games.